All right. So again, I'm Johnny, and I'm here with also my wife Stephanie, who we are the founders of Midway Transportation. They put the screen. Our motto is faithfully guiding your travels. Um, so our mission statement is here at Midway Transportation. We are committed to providing the client with an exceptional transportation services that prioritize on their comfort, safety, and satisfaction. And with our experience and professional drivers, they're reliable and create personalized attention to the client's needs. We also strive to exceed their expectations and deliver a memorable journey from start to finish. Um, we pride on their trust in our driving force, and we're dedicated to ensuring every ride with us is a seamless and enjoyable service. What we're looking to provide is door-to-door transportation service for recovery, meetings, medical appointments, job interviews, and other essential destinations. We also look to expand um, to the schools and students and things of that nature. But right now, we're focusing on the substance abuse community, simply because me as a substance abuse counselor, I'm noticing at sessions a lot of clients are being turned back. They're being in prison. They're missing appointments for probation simply because they don't have a reliable source of transportation, right? So on top of the other things that they have to deal with trying to stay sober and just dealing with other things, transportation I notice is on a high list of why they're struggling the way that they're struggling, right? So when you get some of these people who are trying to make a change in their life, something as simple as a reliable ride is hindering them in their process. So we're targeting that. That's the element we're targeting, the substance abuse. So if you look at our market opportunity, we're trying to have a steady growth. Being that there's a steady growth in the transportation industry in Delaware, we want to have just be able to meet the needs of this market, right? Because their needs that are unmet, there's a limited um source of transportation available for these sort of individuals, right? Even though we do have Uber and things of that nature, a lot of the times, this audience is not, are not being taken serious, because of their situation. So a lot of times their rides are getting canceled, their rides are late. Sometimes their rides don't, they're being turned back. They're not even being picked up. So and I know this because I'm sitting with these people each and every day, and I'm hearing their stories and complaints. So that's where we want to come in and service this community, just because it's an untapped market here in Delaware. So we want to primarily target I'm sorry. We want to primarily target the market and this community and our surrounding neighborhoods, right? So just being our projected expansion in addition to our clients and recovery, we also want to provide services to the following. We want to also provide students, and just regular public transportation as well. For our transportation services for students and the public, becoming a comprehensive mobility solution provider in a local community, um, where we differentiate ourselves from others. We want to be have a personalized, flexible, and empathetic services tailored to the recovery community. Right, we want to provide a commitment to supporting their journey to sobriety and read integration. So we want to provide that feel for them to be able to assure that they are getting to their appointments, that they are getting to their meetings, and just have a reliable source of income where they not income with transportation, where they can depend on just making it to these different appointments um in a fashionable manner. Um, so we're gonna go to the next slide, and that's the market penetration, right? So we want to be able to partner with local recovery organizations, um, in the community. We want to be able to engage and raise awareness to facilitate referrals. We also want to be able to collaborate with recovery programs such as Connexio Care, Savita Health, American Treatment Network. These are all companies that I have personally done some substance abuse sessions with clients at. So I know for a fact that where they are not, they don't have the reliable source of income. They're dependent on companies such as Motive Care, um, who doesn't really prioritize this demographic, right? So they're missing a lot of sessions and meetings. So we look at that particular slide, year one, that's between October 24 and September 2025. The target market size is 2,625 individuals in recovery, right? And then we want to be able to have a 15% of the target market where they accumulate about 394 clients for that particular year. And that's banking on everything going right? Whatever you need, the vehicle and things of that nature. So that's where we're looking at for the first year. Everything was to go the way it's supposed to go, and then starting next month into next year of September, then that would be our estimated numbers that we're looking at. So we just the primary thing is we're estimating 15% in the first year, gradually increasing to 22%, and then 32% in the forthcoming subsequent years, right? So we know that because the average number of revenue per customer per year starts at about $950 and increases to $1,000, then $1,050 in the following years. So overall, the financial performance maintains a consistent net profit margin of 30% across a three-year period. So we're looking at a revenue of maybe 374,000 with a net profit of 112,000 in the first year, and then it increases as the years go on. So right, and that's just year one. We just talk, but that's just year one as far as that goes. And then year two, our average revenue was $950, where we charging 20 per trip. So that's $950, where we charging $20 per trip, with a total revenue, like we said, the numbers pull up to 374,300. That's with 394 customers at that $950 per year rate. And then as the time go on, as it increases, year two would be 577,000 with a net worth of 173,000. So just overall, we're just requesting the grant to support the company's initial operational expenses. And I say just because we just want to be of help, we out here, and I noticed that these people are in dire need. Some of them are taking this extremely serious, but because of transportation issues, they're being marked off. And I sit with these people and I talk to them, and I notice there can be a class of 15 to 20, and it dwindles down just because something as simple as them not having a reliable source of income. Well, not income, sorry, source of transportation. And being the way that me and my wife are, we are truly just trying to get in the field to help. We want to be able to help these people, and just my experience in the transportation field for the last 15 years as a transportation specialist as well. I know the ins and out of the transportation source, and also just being involved in these people's lives as also a substance abuse counselor. I also have a special heart and a special place in my heart just to want to see them do well and to thrive, but they cannot do that when they can't even get to their meetings and make their probation sessions and things like that. So that's where we want to step in. Eventually, we want to expand, but initially, we want to focus on that demographic because I think it's an untapped market in Delaware.